Yes, today's 19th, Sunday. Tomorrow's the 20th, if I remember. Let's see. 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah. That's how you count. Yeah. Okay, so the 20th is Akshay Tritiya. Very good day for starting any projects. Bhaktivedanta Vamana Maharaj, Bhakti Keshwara Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Trikara Maharaj, they all started this Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti on that day to get auspiciousness. So, a very beautiful day. Also, it's the day that they opened the door up in the Himalayas for going to the Badrinath and also Kedarnath. The doors have been closed because, the cold up there and everything. And when the cold stops, all of a sudden these new rivers start flowing down. And it's just too hard to control the rivers. So they wait until it becomes more dry before they allow the people to go up. You could go up now, but then you have so many dangerous turns and everything and places, and to repair that it's so difficult. It's like a straight drop down, hundreds of feet. So so that's what they do. They just shut everything down until this day, and everybody can go in. Also, Chandran Yatra begins tomorrow, which is a beautiful celebration. And of course, this is Keshava month. That means like continuously giving water to Tulsi and also to Shaligram. Tulsi and Shaligram, they got married anyways, so they're both worshipped this month with special songs too. Jai Surya Dev, Jai Surya Dev. I love those rays that are coming off. You don't. Sometimes you just I don't like that one way up there with the airplane with the smoke coming out the back. Now you know what that is. Oh yeah. They don't stop. Okay, even in India they don't stop. Oh, I got a friend. Yeah. Kanaya. We just call him Kanaya. Arivo. Yeah. Kanaya. He went all the way up into the Himalayas with some friends, who had money. And they practically bought a place up there, way up in the Himalayas and the hills, hidden away, get away from COVID and everything, and take refuge up there. And then the first day they wake up, they see some trails above them, from the airplanes. And then they're going, my God, let's see what's going on. The other people in the area, they don't actually know what's going on, and they don't really care so much. So they did. There's only one airplane that the airplane could have taken off from in that area because it's way up there in the Himalayas. So they did. They caught the pilot, and they stopped the pilot, and they asked him, what are you doing? And he says, I don't care. And they said, what are you spraying? I don't care. And that's all they got from him, Like, shut up, I'm spraying. But that was right in India. That was right in the Himalayas. So don't think these guys aren't spraying somewhere. That doesn't have to come from the actual government or anything like that. They can't get rid of all this. What it is they can't get rid of all this poison. So what they do is they get rid of it by throwing it on top of your head. That's the whole thing. If you can't get rid of it, just throw it on the people's head, and that'll get rid of it. Yeah. So chemtrails. Oh, Hollywood. Well, back to the spiritual world here, with the with the buffaloes in the middle of the. They don't even want to come home. They're just laying in the water and moving back and forth. Relax, boys and girls. Just relax. Yeah, our dredger, he left about a week ago and he hadn't even come back. Heads or tails, nothing about him. No, nobody, most of us don't even know why he stopped or anything. I think it was because they weren't being managed right, and it's quite a lot of money. That dredger was really taking out a lot of money. And it was supposed to be dredging. Now, see, right at the end of that little boat right there, that is a place where it was supposed to be dredged. In other words, he was supposed to make that deeper right there, and it is not deeper. You can see. When I do this, then my hand shakes. So you can see that's all land. And also the buffaloes right out there, they're standing on land. Because what they want to do is they want to bring the big ships, the cruising ships, where the rich people can come all the way to Vrindavan on a cruising ship. There's some other more important. Look at that line of buffaloes way out there. And also the gear cow, they'll swim across. Right where those buffaloes are going, there was a party from Rajasthan who had about 30 gear. And I asked them, well, where do you take them during the day? Because you hardly have any place to attend to them. He says, oh, we just swim them across the Yamuna. So the gear, they'll swim. Other cows, they won't like to swim. Yeah. We have a dog around here that's a little golden dog. Even in the hardest time of rain and everything, he'll swim across to Beovan, go see the family and then come back. Well, sometimes I watch him. It's really hard for him to get across. Still, he'll do it. There's that beautiful Yamuna. No, they're not. I think the conclusion was that it was going to take. Yeah, it was going to take too much money. The guy was already here about a month, and he didn't even lower the area where he was sitting. Not even the area he was sitting did he lower it. And I could tell that on the other side, let's see if I can get it on your. There you are. He went up around 7 feet. That's a lot of sand. He put a lot of sand. You can see the piping out there. Yeah, the dredging piping was sitting out there for a long time. Now that level right there, that's 7 foot higher, is still not as high as it is at Beovan. It's about 4 feet or 5 feet higher even to that. And that's where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat. So you can imagine, the Yamuna River was going all the way to Beovan. And it was 12 feet. Well, actually, probably more than 12 feet. Yeah. And that's where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat. And it's right in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. He sat on the edge of the Yamuna. And his seat in Beovan is there. Yeah. So Yamuna has really come down. Long time coming down. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll go down and do my worship.